In the world of sports, few names resonate like Patrick Mahomes. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback is not just a player, he's a phenomenon. With his dazzling plays and charismatic personality, he has captured the hearts of millions. Yet, beneath the surface of his athletic prowess lies a harrowing tale that has recently gripped fans and loved ones alike. It was a crisp autumn afternoon when the news broke. Patrick, who had been feeling unusually fatigued and experiencing intermittent pain, had undergone a series of tests. The diagnosis was shocking, a rare and deadly illness that could jeopardize his career and, more importantly, his life. The details were scarce, but the implications were clear. His future was uncertain. As fans rallied behind him, the spotlight turned to those closest to him. Brittany Matthews, his high school sweetheart and now fiancée, stood by his side. Known for her unwavering support, Brittany had always been the rock in Patrick's life. But the weight of this news was heavy, even for her. The fear of losing the man she loved began to loom like a shadow over their lives. Meanwhile, the news reached the ears of Taylor Swift, a close friend of the couple. Taylor had a special bond with Patrick, having attended games and celebrated victories together. Learning about his condition deeply troubled her. The thought of her friend in pain was unbearable. She knew that Patrick was more than just a player, he was a friend, a brother, and a beacon of inspiration for many. As Patrick faced the daunting reality of his illness, both Brittany and Taylor found themselves grappling with their emotions. Brittany would often sit by Patrick's bedside, holding his hand tightly as they watched the sun set through the hospital window. "We're in this together," she would whisper, trying to instill hope in the darkest of moments. As days turned into weeks, the uncertainty of Patrick's health weighed heavily on everyone involved. Brittany's thoughts spiraled into a whirlwind of worry. She recalled their dreams of building a life together, of starting a family, and of celebrating countless victories on and off the field. The fear of those dreams slipping away was almost too much to bear. Taylor, ever the supportive friend, reached out regularly. Their conversations were filled with encouragement and laughter, moments that reminded Patrick of the joyful life he had built. But there were also tears and fears. Taylor often found herself checking in on Brittany, making sure she was coping with the emotional turmoil. In the midst of this chaos, the sports community rallied around Patrick. Social media became a platform for fans to express their support, flooding timelines with messages of love and encouragement. Hashtags like #PrayForMahomes trended, bringing together a diverse group of people, united by their admiration for the quarterback. Brittany took to social media herself, sharing updates about Patrick's condition and thanking fans for their unwavering support. Each post was an act of bravery, a testament to her strength and love. "We're fighting this together," she wrote, her words echoing the sentiment of hope that she desperately wanted to hold on to. As Patrick began his treatment, the journey was anything but easy. There were days filled with progress and days that felt like setbacks. The road to recovery was fraught with challenges. Yet Patrick's determination shone bright. He approached each day with the heart of a champion, drawing strength from the love of Brittany and the encouragement of friends like Taylor. One day, during a particularly tough session of therapy, Patrick received a surprise visit from Taylor. She walked in with a guitar, strumming a familiar tune that filled the room with warmth. It was a song about resilience, about fighting through the storm. As Patrick listened, he felt a renewed sense of hope wash over him. In that moment, he realized that he wasn't alone in this fight. Weeks passed, and the pivotal day arrived when Patrick would undergo a crucial procedure. Brittany held his hand tightly, her heart racing with anxiety. Taylor stood by, a comforting presence, reminding them both of the strength they had cultivated together. As the doctors prepped Patrick for surgery, a sense of calm enveloped the room. He looked at Brittany and Taylor, feeling their love envelop him like a warm blanket. "Whatever happens, I'll fight," he said, his voice steady. It was a promise, not just to himself, but to everyone who believed in him. After the procedure, the waiting game began. Family and friends filled the waiting room, each moment stretching into eternity. But when the doctor finally emerged, a wave of relief washed over them. The procedure had been successful, and Patrick's prognosis was hopeful. Brittany and Taylor embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Patrick would have a long road ahead, but the light at the end of the tunnel was brighter than ever. The journey had tested their strength, but it had also deepened their bonds. As Patrick Mahomes continues his recovery, the love and support from Brittany, Taylor, and countless fans serve as a reminder of the power of community. Life may throw unexpected challenges, but it's the connections we forge that help us navigate through the storm. In the end, this story isn't just about a quarterback facing adversity. It's about love, friendship, and the indomitable spirit of the human heart. Patrick Mahomes may be fighting a battle, but with Brittany and Taylor by his side, he knows he is not alone.